भगवान श्री योगीराम सूरत कुमार की जय। योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। राम 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 राम, 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 राम 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 राम। योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। राम 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 राम, नाम राम राम राम, राम 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 राम। योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, योगीराम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया। राम 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 राम, 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 राम राम ராம 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 योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया राम 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 योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया राम 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 योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार योगिराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया राम 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 Suratkumar, Yogi Ram Suratkumar, Yogi Ram Suratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Suratkumar, Yogi Ram Suratkumar, Yogi Ram Suratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram जय गुरुराय योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराय राम 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 योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराय योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराय योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya. Ram 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 Ram, Ram 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 Ram, Ram 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 Ram, Ram 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 Ram. Ram 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 Ram, Ram 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 Ram, Ram 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 Ram, Ram 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 Ram. Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram. Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, भगवान श्री योगी राम सूरत कुमार की जय। सर्वं योगी राम सूरत कुमारार्पणमस्तु। Our deep gratitude to our Bhagwan for all his blessings at every level of our life, for all the problems of life. What can we do in return? That which has become our very breath, that which has become our very life, is the Nama Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, and it is by the grace of this name, the Nama and the Nami, they are not two different people, two different gods, they are one and the same. Nami lives in all his full glory in the name. So, our endless grateful pranams to our Bhagwan Yogi Ram Surat Kumar for giving us these opportunities to chant his powerful name like a pravah, Nama pravah, meaning a Nama Ganga. And we have all had a dip in this Nama Ganga and got purified, both bodily and mentally. Along with the Nama, we should also keep submitting the Seva lotuses. And what do I mean by that? Every little work or big work that falls into your hand, that you do during the course of the day, it is he who is the doer from within us. It is he who has put the breath in us. It is he who is sustaining our breath. And because of our breath only, the brain works and the thoughts come. And the thoughts become words and words become actions. So all that is sustained by the divinity inside, the Antaryami, the indweller. So it is he who is the doer, who is the thinker of all thoughts, speaker of all the words, and doer of all actions. We should never doubt it, even for a fraction of a second. Since we cannot help feeling that we are doing it, we have to keep offering it to the real doer, the divine inside us. So this we can call Seva Lotus, and we must keep offering the Seva Lotuses as well, along with Nama Lotuses. We shall go through some teachings of Bhagwan, since that historical, monumental, and ongoing glory of India, because of what it achieved. Yesterday we all saw the great moment for India, for the whole world. Now here is some of the sayings of Bhagwan on India. This land, India, is protected and will be protected nicely by great masters. This is Vedabhumi. It has faced many testing periods in the past, maybe more than England and Europe, yet it has survived all that. So many masters, great masters, are living, always living in this holy land. India is the playground, the Leela Bhumi of the great masters. And then he says, This ancient holy land, Bharatadesam, the Indian nation, since it is the playground of the great masters, we must be lucky, we must be fortunate to be born in this holy land. Bhagavan went ahead, one step ahead and said, we should have done meritorious deeds over Janmas to be born in this bhumi. Bhagavan went on to say, my father will protect them, look after them nicely. Will protect the great masters who come in the form of the beggars. My father looks after them nicely. At the same time, he will also see that this land, this holy land, flourishes in all aspects at all times. Whatever we do, whether we run the government or do business or work in topmost posts in the world, unless we do something to protect the sadhus, sannyasis, and the beggars, the realized souls in the form of beggars, we are of no use. So here Bhagavan says, this is the land, this is the holy bhumi. And in this bhumi, always sadhus, sannyasis, great masters have lived. And he says, unless we protect these sadhus, sannyasis, and the beggars, the realized souls in the form of beggars, it is no use that we should claim that we are living in India. Our foremost duty is to protect these great masters, look after them nicely. And then Bhagavan said, for some time, Japan has been flourishing, and then Germany, and then Italy, America, and now England. Hereafter, only India. The time has come for this. My father will do the work nicely. The great masters like Swami Ramdas, Sri Aurobindo, Sri Ramatirth, Mahatma Gandhi, Subramanya Bharati, and other great masters have predicted that India's time has come and only India can show the correct path from now onwards. To tell you the truth, the psychology is the main factor. You must always concentrate on the sayings of my father and that of saints and sadhus. And what have they said? India alone will pave the way to the whole universe for dharma. The holy land is only ours, the great masters. Even though we are in the poorest condition, the spiritual power that we are all having is not even in the top class of one or two very rich countries in the East and Europe. This is a fact accepted by so many foreigners who used to come and visit this holy land. So the spiritual power of India is undeniable, even though it looks like a dirty country, the poor country. Oh, the Soviet Union, Japan, America and others are playing politics, a type of politics. They want to show who has got the supreme power, whether it is China, Korea, Soviet Union, Japan, America or India. This type of politics is going on nowadays. But my father will see the beauty of this play. My father knows the beauty of the present day politics. And then he says, in fact, my father is the king in politics. He is the king politician. God is the king politician, the great politician. And he knows how to play politics with the countries. And then he says about India, this is my father's land, this beggar's heart, Dharma Bhumi, Veda Bhumi. It is the playground of this beggar. My father knows how to make us play the game of politics. He knows how to make India flourish forever in all aspects. Nothing to worry. The land of sages, seers, beggars like this will always exist. My father will see that India, our nation, is not affected by any war, and that, to our great surprise, any such thing is totally avoided by His grace. My father will give great strength to the leader of our country and guide the leader in the proper path to take bold decisions and timely actions. We have got everything in this holy land. We have got oil, gold, and all that we need. We have all the natural wealth. We are now thinking that Rajasthan is only a desert. My father will show us at the right time where to dig, when to dig, for what to dig, and we will get all that is needed for our country from our holy land itself. India need not depend upon others for anything at any time. The mineral wealth of Rajasthan extends beyond the present known minerals. Valuable, worthy minerals are hidden inside. They will come to the fore in future years. Rajasthan is going to be the leader of mineral states in India. As far as this beggar is concerned, this beggar feels and knows that India, our country, will flourish and pave the way to the whole world nicely. India will lead all the other nations in every sphere. India's words will be heard by the whole universe shortly. The exact time has come now. We cannot judge things by what we see outwardly. As is the appearance of the sea with its waves on the surface, so is the outward appearance of our country also now. But we should try to see the depth of the deep sea. My father has got so many ways of doing things, and he knows where to do, what to do, when to do, and how to do. He will definitely do it and make this Indian nation, Bharata Desam, the land of the great masters, not only flourish in all spheres, but also make it lead the whole world soon in the path of Dharma. So Bhagavan, the very words spoken by Bhagavan when he came into an ecstatic mood, proclaiming the glory of India and all that would follow as predictions. Maybe what we achieved yesterday is the beginning of this glorious period of India, because Bhagavan said in 99, in 25 years, there's a golden period for India. India would flourish in all spheres. And the other countries of the world will look up to India. So we shall remember and offer our grateful pranams to all these great masters and to our nation, India. Somebody asked Bhagavan once, why are you so particular about India? You belong to the whole world. Why are you upgrading India alone? Pat came the reply from Bhagavan, because it is the land of God, it is the land of great masters, it's a land of beggars like this. It is we who look after the whole world. We are the custodians of the divine plan. And only in India, a beggar like me, a very dirty, dirty beggar with tattered clothes, is surrounded by people in appreciation, in adoration. In other countries, only a businessman or an intellectual man will be surrounded by crowds. A very successful millionaire, a billionaire, is often surrounded by crowds of people. But only in India, a beggar is surrounded by people in adoration. This is also the land of Vedas. So it is important that we save this land. Now we shall offer our today's prayer at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Bhagavan, we beg you again and again, a million times, to bring forth a dharmic normalcy to today's world of violence. Please bring in unity, harmony, order and discipline into the lives of people so that they live a dharmic life with remembrance of God. The war between the two countries that's going on with its own justification has to be stopped. We beg you, Bhagavan, to stop it immediately. We have seen the disastrous results of this war. Bhagavan, please let peace be prevalent, and there should be no mention of the word, even mention of the word, war between the countries of the world. We beg you to bless this world so. And also, we beg you to keep under control all those sudden attacks of cruel diseases and violent furies of nature and those terrible accidents. Please uproot all the negativities of the human mind that are responsible for today's world of violence. And in this world, whichever country people belong to, whatever language they speak and whatever religion they have embraced, they too suffer from their past bad karmas without help or protection. They may not believe in the theory of karma or rebirth, and yet the law of karma, the other name for law of karma, is divine justice. We may escape human justice, we may buy justice with money and power, but you cannot buy divine justice. The divine justice notes everything. It notes down every thought you think, every word you utter, every action that you do, all with the feeling that I am thinking, I am talking, I am doing. And accordingly, either a joy or sorrow will be handed over to you in the next birth. And so, the law of karma is relentless. But then, Bhagavan, we beg you to reach out to all of them and do the needful. We also beg you to protect all those unselfish people all over the world who slog for the welfare of the others. From what? From unnecessary, unhealthy, undeserved remarks of criticism and aspersion. We also beg you to promote the economy of India and its growth in varied fields of activity, from science and technology to spirituality, so that it reaches the highest status of world teacher to conduct the whole world in the path of Dharma as predicted by the great masters. We also pray to you in all earnestness and sincerity for unceasing chanting of your name, and that joyfully. An unbroken remembrance of your leelas and teachings, so that we turn them into Atma Shakti. Please bless us to be only sattvic instruments in your hand and not Rakshasic elements. Please bless us to run our everyday life as an offering to you and not be caught by the temptations of Maya. We also seek that ultimate state of being, the state of bliss and peace, the Purnatva of yours. But then we know we have to go a long way before that. We need to purify ourselves. Why? Because the mind is already filled with the desires for worldliness. And there is also the residual latent impressions of the past karmas. So there are sudden attacks of fear, anger, jealousy, vengeance, passion, self-pride, and above all, the complaints we make by comparing ourselves with other people and then feel that we lack in something and then we blow it out of all proportion and finally we fall into this pit of depression and thereafter it's only medicine for the rest of life. But then the saving grace is there. Bhagavan thundered. He declared that the divine name for this Kali Yuga, the divine name is the most powerful weapon against our past karmas. The Nama is capable of destroying all the sins that we have committed over Janmas and purify our heart. Bhagavan, we take refuge in your powerful Nama and seek your blessings for our early purification. And in this world, wherever we live, whatever role we play, whatever duty falls into our hand, we know it is all your work. And we should be able to do it in the spirit of seva to you, and that joyfully, without any unhealthy competition or jealousy, so that every work that you do, despite getting salaries for it, despite getting income for it, every work that you do as an offering to God will turn into your Atma Shakti. Please bless us to practice this acceptance of whatever life brings to us, be it a joy or sorrow. We should be able to face it with equanimity. But how can we do it? Because even the sorrows and agonies that come, they come from the source, the divine, and therefore whatever comes from the divine can only be a great blessing. So we should be able to feel the blessing of it. When a bad karma takes over, when we collapse, we try to move away from God, feeling let down by Him. And when we blame others for our own failures, little realizing that we invited our own failures and adversities of life by our past karmas. But God, He puts a blessing even in the punishment. And what does it do? It pushes you back to God. And then every adversity finally proves to be a great blessing and a teaching. And how it tells you that God is your only strength, God is your only protection. And whatever you held as security or strength, that is your own job, the money, your relatives and friends and whatnot, they will prove to be nothing at all. Only the strength of God will be our strength too. So as the mind gets clarity, then God's Atmic Shakti begins to take root in us. Bhagavan, please bless us to know that only your Sankalpa is behind all the happenings of life and the world. And please bless us to be grateful to you even for the sufferings of life. For now we know Every suffering is a great blessing in disguise, meant for our spiritual growth, meant for our closer kinship with God. We seek your powerful blessings for all the species of the cosmos to be lifted to a higher plane, and finally, we seek redemption from the vicious cycle of continuous births and deaths, the root cause of which is the ego self, the tyranny of the ego, the selfish I and mine. Bhagavan, please uproot this aham bhavam and promote atma bhavam so that we all be blessed with that immortal life, that eternal living in merger with you, or eternal servitude to you, that eternal supreme divinity. Jai Yogiram Surat Kumar.